Hello, my name is Stephanie Cardenas, and today I will be discussing how data becomes us. I tracked behaviors in online shopping and movie and TV streaming. I do watch YouTube frequently, so I made sure that was a part of the data I tracked in the TV streaming category. In regards to my data and behaviors, I found a few interesting things. When shopping, I tend to browse and then return a few days later to make my purchase. In the spreadsheet, one can see that I shopped for jewelry on Monday and returned to actually purchase the following Monday. This could be because of ads and algorithms, or honestly because I got my paycheck that day. When I wasn't in school, I would definitely binge watch TV more. In the dissertation, Developments in Television Viewership by Lucille Hecht, she shares that the term binge watching recently started being used in 2013 in direct correlation with the release of the show House of Cards. It's a word and behavior that has been normalized now. Here, we see a graph from her dissertation demonstrating how the word has been used heavily since 2013. However, taking classes means my free time now goes towards that. Kalinkowski and Pablonia share in their paper about the effect of student employment on homework, housework, screen time, and sleep that the largest effect of paid work is on screen time, with an hour of additional paid work reducing a teen's screen time by 24 minutes, and that students who did not work spent 152 minutes watching TV or using the computer, but working students spent only 88 minutes in these activities. Now, this data talks about teens who work and study, but it could be applied to adults even more heavily since adults tend to work even more. So it is true that those people who work and study tend to spend less time on a screen, which could definitely have affected our classes' behavior with online shopping and TV and movie streaming. When I noticed that students were grocery shopping online with Amazon, I was intrigued. Amazon released this recently, and they are relying on millennials to grocery shop online and kickstart this service. Louise Lenz says that its popularity is only going to grow thanks to the group known as millennials, the 18 to 30-something segment that is quickly becoming the industry's bread and butter. When I looked into the class data, I found that 6 out of 22 students used Amazon for groceries. One student in the range 36 to 40, one student in the range 31 to 35, two students aged 26 to 30, and two students aged 20 to 25. This does complement what Louise Lenz said about the people who use the service. It is a stereotype that younger people and millennials are the ones who spend longer hours online and in front of a screen. I wanted to test that out. I chose 4 students with data that complemented the platforms I was looking into to find out who spent more time streaming movies and TV. I found that those students in the range of 20 to 25 watched 63 hours and 42 minutes of streaming services, and those in the range 36 to 40 watched 67 hours and 19 minutes of streaming. I was happy to see that the older range watched more TV and movies, even if just by a bit. In general, the results were so close that both groups watch approximately the same amount of television and movie streaming. Similarly, I did the same thing with data and behaviors on online shopping. With the same students I used for my analysis of TV and movie streaming, I wanted to see which group spent more time shopping. This one definitely fulfills the stereotype a bit more since the students in the 20 to 25 group spent 34 hours and 26 minutes shopping, and those in the 36 to 40 group spent 14 hours and 28 minutes shopping. That's more than half, and multiplied by the masses of people who shop, it's a huge difference. On a more general note, in terms of class activity, I wanted to see which activity was documented more often, meaning that not only hours spent on the activity, but the number of times someone thought, hey, let me do this activity. I found that out of 388 total entries with no errors, 150 of those went to online shopping, and 238 of those went to TV and movie streaming. This makes streaming services by 61.3% the most documented activity in the class. It was great seeing other people's data, so I know that I'm not alone on my use of the internet. I do spend a lot of time on a screen, whether for school or just checking social media for no reason or binge watching when I can, like I'm about to do when this semester is fully over, for example. I don't think that data becomes us. I think we are data. Behind every statistic is a human being, and this world is made and ran by us and for us. I am seeing in my everyday life, as well as through this project, that people of all ages are using the internet a lot. Sure, younger people may use it a bit more, but the numbers I found from this analysis, and also seeing my dad glued to his phone at the dinner table at a restaurant, prove that everyone is part of this digital age. Traditional ways to shop and get entertainment are rapidly changing for everyone. Thank you very much for watching.